I never imagined you'd be able to speak with the Entelecheia.
Well, I use a Critian technique to do it. Wait, do I detect a little jealousy?
Maybe. Right, Rapide?
Yuri, you want to talk to Rapide?
I think the two of you understand each other well enough already.
I got him pretty well figured out, but I don't know if he understands me.
I think he feels the same way.
You got been simpatico long enough. Alright. First of many of the side quests, I was able to fly to a mead hill. I don't know what side I'm on. There's one for each. Looks like I approached from the west side after all. Okay. That's the order I'm looking at. Go north, east, north of this small clearing for... Yep, okay. Ah. What's with you? These flowers. That's a Carthanthus bloom, I guess. Guess I know a lot about plants, don't you, man? You know, I dabble here and there. Oop-a-doo. So what's that one called? A teardrop tulip. How about that? Rainbow flower. Crimson Nadesco and Beauty Berry. Some botanist you are. Meh. I just happen to not know those. Looks like more you just happen to know Chrysanthus bloom. What's that? I just happen to know about these nightshade flowers. Sounds like you got a special reason. Kinda. Nightshade's just a flower an old friend of mine from the nights used to like. My friend's room was always full of them. So you had a couple of friends then. You're saying that like it surprises you. Poor old Raven will just curl up and die if you left him all alone. What is the correct response when a man starts whining like a mouse, I wonder? You say, "Oh, Raven, you big silly. You're so cute." That's not the word I'd use. "Oh, Judith, darling. Cold as ice. Cold as ice. Willing to sacrifice." It's a little like Flynn and Yura with what you having a friend in the nights and all. Well, if you can't compare to the shining example of friendship you two young lads have got going, but yeah, we were pals. I don't think of my friendship with Flynn as shiny. Wow, it's a fleeting thing for all of us. That friendship's long past now. Did you fight about something? Suppose you could call it that. Would you mind picking a few of those for me? Oh, certainly. Doo-doo-doo. If I someone Raven liked, maybe that certain someone will like these too. Ooh, that was a thing. Gotta get back to that cliff now. Overlooking the ocean, and that ain't it, Chief.
What are you?
Oh, back again, are you?
Who are you paying your respects to?
An old friend, a dear comrade who shared my cause.
Battle? Was he in a guild?
Why would you think so?
Well, Imperial Knights who fall in the line of duty are given a state funeral.
This has nothing to do with the Empire or the guilds.
What's that supposed to mean?
Those institutions are nothing more than man-made trivialities.
Is he the reason you've been drifting around so long?
That is none of your concern.
Hey, no need to get testy.
Just whose grave is this anyway?
It's not a knight or somebody from a guild. That's gotta mean...
I know some people can't afford a burial, but why put them in a place like this?
Estelle, what are you doing? We may not know whose grave this is, but this feels like the right thing to do.
Might as well.
We're giving them the flowers we just picked up. And I just offering our prayers.
Okay, let's head back down. I think we're done here.
Thought it would be something. I gotta come around the other way now. On the east side. East side. It's gonna take a while to get there. Out the other side. And we get to approach this. You did this one too, didn't you, Judy? That's right. The reason you were destroying the Hermes Blastia was because they were a danger to the planet, right? That's right. So in other words, you did it to save the world from harm? I don't mind if you think of it that way. Something about that just doesn't make sense. Why not just take down the Hermes guy who was making the Blastia? Either that or tell him about it or something. I was putting my life on the line to put a stop to rogue Blastia were causing strange effects on the world's air. No one would believe a crazy story like that. If you had only told me. You think you could have done something about all the Hermes Blastia in the world when we don't even know how many there are? I'm sure you may have been able to stop one or two of them without even trying. With enough trying. But you would surely die before you'd manage to take care of all of them. Since you were with Baul, there was something you could do about the Blastia going out of control. Yeah, you had the free travel. I don't have any way of making adjustments to the Blastia, so destroying it was the only way I could make sure it wouldn't be a problem. I think we might be able to go by Aspio the next time we get some free time. That happens to be our next stop along the way. But the Hermes Blastia is something I'd like to investigate a bit. But you see, yeah, you like to go back home, wouldn't you? Not particularly. Let's stop by there when we got time. How about now? Let's come out this way and either walk or Baul it. And to Lycaea!
Pharaoh, Belius, Baul? What sort of beings are Antilochaea anyway?
They are the oldest intelligent life forms on Tercalumares.
So, they aren't monsters?
They aren't. It's said that they have a higher level of awareness than humans, though they don't have a civilization.
Shiver me timbers! The Antilochaea were smart!
The reports we get from Baul are pretty accurate.
He's a smart boy.
Aw. Push the button. We fly! Just wanna show this off real quick. Okay, Halur's there. Aspio is right there. But there's a thing you need to pick up. I'll be able to do it easily without taking flight again. Doesn't say to talk to them again yet. I know it's a place where I can get more whatchamacallits, the Giganto monsters. Well, there's like 3 of them. Oh. Take flight again. Drop down here. Because Aspio's like right there. Let's see. Not that. Where was it? I think I left. I know the shop is here. They said the bookcase left it. That's this, okay. Not directly the bookcase. Then we might be able to look for a certain book when I find out some more about Hermes Blastia. So we just look for the right bookshelf. Found it. It's Discourse on Air. You've read this book before? It used to belong in my house, but I think it may have belonged to the person who lived there before me. I see. It was all full of codes I couldn't understand, so I didn't find it at all that interesting. When this is in Critian language. First person in interest? That's Hermes. It was his pen name. Really? That means Hermes used to live in Aspio? That's what it would mean. Keep it something like that from us yet again. Sorry, I wasn't entirely sure of it till now. Whatever. Can't understand any of it all. Looks like he just wrote letters at random. It's all in code. I thought about trying to figure it out a few times, but this annoying type of writing is often used for taking down personal memos and the like, but not for research papers. Look at the front of the book. It says, I dedicate this to my daughter. And then it says, try and read it. Pretty ambiguous, don't you think? I never felt up to trying to read it. Do you think this could have been a way of giving a challenge to his daughter? I think it was. What a ridiculously foolish researcher. He didn't even know what the blast he had created were capable of. Yeah. I'm gonna take this book and decode it. Can you do that? I think that's best. We went to all the trouble finding it. Also, that blasted researching bozo. That's over here. Collector's book. Where do I see completion? Oh no, there it is. 44%. Alright, I'm trying to be careful not to synthesize too much. Like if I have more than one of something, because there's like a... This weapon has like an A and a B form sometimes, and I don't want to like miss out on one for the other. But a couple of syntheses I could have done. I'm at 45%. Alright, check the world map. Alright, Aspio's here. Next up is Torim. Okay, which is over on that island. To the right of me. Okay. I just gotta be ready to, get to that 50% completion Because there's a cutoff for that quest, so... which this guy's going to warn me about. A fiery soul into a sea of flames. That's what Mr. Saren said. Would you be his friend Nobis? Oh, it's been a while, yeah, for this one. Brought you something from you, Saron. Book of friendship. I didn't look inside. We're responsible. We don't do that sort of thing. It takes proof of delivery back to the client. Of course. Take this to him. Rainbow bookmark. Get dizzy from staring at it too long. Use it to mark your place in a novel. Wonder if that counts as completion. Key items. Maybe a little bit helps, hopefully. Pretty good for our first job. Took as long as we wanted to, but... it's gonna bring impact to you. But we're not done here yet. We're just getting started. God, we didn't lose the book before we got it to him. It would have been bad. Can't just go out and buy a replacement for that, you know? How would you even lose something like that? Maybe you went to the bathroom and accidentally left it by the sink when you washed your hands? Ew, that's dirty. What's dirty? You're washing your hands! What, you don't read in the bathroom? Jeez. Preaching to the choir on that reading and the whatchamacallit. I'm like, oh, there's my strategy guide for that. No need for a rush. Talking to things like this, the more you wait, the more you enjoy. Is that true? I'll see the client when we stop by at Maytake later. Let's get started here. Rest at the inn for something else. How's it going? Any progress? Each page is a little different, but it looks like it's just using a cipher to shift all the characters in the text. Just takes time to figure that out. What sort of things is the book about? At first I thought Hermes was an average mage who was using his knowledge for evil, but no, he's an upright mage who had dreams about the potential Blastian heir. He was just innocently going wherever his curiosity led him. What's troubling you then? There are so many interesting things written in Hermes' notes. Plenty of formulas for magic I've never even heard of. For example, a genius even compared to you he was? Hurts to admit, little to admit, but yes. Was shocked to see he wrote down so many ideas and observations I'd never had. Wrote a formula in this book to destroy Blastia that had gone out of control. Oh? Hermes fully understood the possibility of the amount of air on the planet increasing. He understood the dangers of the Blastia he had created. So he created a failsafe. So I was studying magic to destroy the Blastia in case that happened. If a type of magic that exists, I think you should use it. No matter who or how, Hermes was looking for someone who could use that magic for good. Someone to take over his work for him. That's why I left these notes behind. Wouldn't the best person to continue Hermes' work be his own daughter? But what if that daughter doesn't know how to use magic? Or maybe... Bum bum bum. Never get anywhere if we keep talking in hypotheticals. Well, yeah. If it's something that was thought up to destroy Blastia, you could put it to some other use, don't you think? Well, that's true, but... I don't think that any other mage besides me could ever use this formula properly. Perhaps I'll take it. I'm sure Hermes would be very happy. You're just saying that. No, I'm saying it because I really think it's true. Social link go and a new art. Who am I looking for right at the inn? Is it you? Dundee, I don't know. Said you were by the palm tree. Oh, you. That's right. Trying to remember who that was. The Shoggotham flowers have withered and died. You were the one to destroy the Blastia here, weren't you? That was me. Ah, yes. There's these flowers blooming like that was the air imbalance you destroyed. In the Colosseum, too. You heard what that man in the boat said before about the fish around here, right? I looked into it. It was all due to the Blastia, so I did what I had to do. You're not mad? I'm plenty mad. But I hate arguing about things that have already happened. Sometimes I feel she might be too understanding. I was expecting her to scream me stupid. Go inside the building next to the woman we just spoke of. Fortune's Market HQ, where Kaufman is. Oh, there he is. Trying to get the prompt. Does Fortune Market deal in spears? If you'd like to sell that, you'd be better off going directly to the store than talking to me. I don't want to sell it. I wanted to see if maybe I could sell other spears I've been sold to you. Still trying to find that spear of yours? Personal stake in this, but I don't think it's been sold to us. If any of our vendors received any valuable items, no matter what they are, I would have heard of it. I hadn't heard anything. I see. Yes, that's a no. I continues that quest. So there's a monsters book I gotta fill in a 50% at Kapua Tor, was it? I'm a long way from that. Alright,
We delivered the book, just like you asked. Here, look. This is proof we finished the job.
Oh, indeed. That's Novus is all right. Wow, thanks so much for your help. And here is the pay I promised you.
money.
If you ever need anything else, don't hesitate to call on brave Vesperia.
Yes, of course. See you later.
A symbol of their friendship. How touching. I wonder what kind of book it was.
It was just a normal book. Looked like it had something to do with economics.
Did you look inside, Raven?
So what if I did?
I mean, it's fine, but what if the client had hidden something private in the book?
Oh, it's no big deal. No harm done if it didn't get in the way of the job.
An economics book, huh? That didn't sound too racy.
It would have been funny if some romance novel was the proof of two guys' friendship.
Really?
Anyway, I guess we're done with our first job with the Union.
So this is what it's like to work in a guild.
Yeah, if we were the Hunting Blades, we'd probably get jobs to exterminate monsters. Fortune's Market usually does stuff like transport products over long distances.
So, Brave Vesperia's in the delivery business then?
Well,
We can think it over while we try out a few different kinds of work.
yeah, sure.
Dip our toes in a couple of things before we decide. Back here for you. Another episode with Cowsy X. Oh no, you can call me K-Dubs for short. You're a different one. Can see me, eh? I just wanted to see what you were up to, really. Oh, you really like me. Would you ever get hot dressed up like that? Me? Hot? Why would I be hot? Ugh, isn't that some sort of weirdo fursuit or something like that? Maybe you're looking at you. What do you mean I'm naked? I'm going all natural. See my nips? Try not to give it too much thought. Now, what's today's item du jour? Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. The trident. What do you mean, ta-da? You gonna tell us something? I did play dumb pheromone boy. Pheromone boy. Please? Another item exchange then? Exactly, Miss Bouncy. I only got the one, but yeah. Got the whatchamacallit on it tapped already. See anything else I could like turn into whatchamacallit. I gotta look for that later. I'm going around all these other tabs to see if like, oh, I can buy the weapons kind of changed a little bit. I can buy this and then build them up and get like this plus and plus. Try to get that collector's book up. I think I'm like 46% now. So slowly but surely. Even though I know it's gonna come out, he's still startling. What do they give us this time? What indeed? Here. Rice is nice, but it's just a potato, onion, and carrot. Yummy curry in a hot place. We had plenty of those when you give me something new, but questing is questing. Now to go to the Oasis. Talk to you, I think? You. Ocean bigger than the lake? Much bigger and much deeper. Ocean's bluer than any lake and prettier, too. Fish live in the ocean. Where is it? Far from here? Far from a little bit. I want to go see it. You can go when you get older, get on a big ship and go other cities and see all sorts of new stuff. Yeah. Where's everybody going? We do that. Oh. That's not the way. Gotta get to the inn and, stay for the night. Then they say to go back out here? What will have changed, I wonder? Just thought I'd have a walk and check out the city a bit. They say there's a kidnapper around here. I was playing with the... Oh. Uh-oh. It's not one of those, is it? Shit. Time to just talk to him. If that's the case. Cause you're red-handed, you scum! Stop in the name of the knights! Ah! Thanks for the help back here. You reproduced the move I used back in Nordopolica perfectly. Thought it'd be a good way to attract your attention. You're the man who's with those kids down at the lake in the afternoon. We're two of a kind, you know. Maybe if it's brought us together. How do you know? I know who you are, Yuri Lowell. You're a man who's had to get his hands dirty like me. That's not fair. I hardly know anything about you. Unfortunately, I don't think I can really have time to get all chummy. But just for a night, let me ask you one question. I'll let you ask me one question besides my name, that is. Why'd you have to get your hands dirty? Let's just say my reasons are not the same as yours. Looking for the man who killed my swordsmanship teacher. Just purging the world of a few villains in the meantime. You don't mind murdering people along your quest? A little collateral damage, but it's who I am. It's fine if you don't understand. Maybe it's better, even. You can still turn back. What are you talking about? Thought I told you only get one question. Well, later. Pay our paths don't cross again. Yeah, I'm not too crazy about seeing you anytime soon, either. I got the feeling this ain't over. Now exit. And enter back in. So the chief and the others left town this morning. Not sure if they left town, but they did spend the night here last night. Fairly sure their word leader was your chief. I see. Looking for it's one of the lesser hunting blades. Said something about being a member of the guild called the Hunting Blades. Seems to get separated from the rest of his guild, though. Did Nan stay here last night? Nan? Chill out, Carol. You can't expect him to know that. Sir, members of that guild were staying at this inn, correct? And we're here until early this morning. Was there a girl with brown hair traveling with them? Actually, I seem to remember someone like that. Yeah, she looked like she might be injured somehow. Her wounds from fighting with us. Or no. You don't know that for sure. Those guys get into fights all the time. Hey, Yuri, you think we might just be here for the night? Kid's a mess. Some relaxation will do is good for his nerves. Yeah. Just not just that you're tired and want to rest. Hey, there's that too. Yes. Yeah, you said it. Nan. Can't sleep, huh? Judith, why are you up? It's so late. I was watching the moon. The moon? You worried for that girl? What? Yeah. You're a nice kid, Carol. I've been in so many different guilds, but I ended up doing a cruddy job in all of them and quitting. So the guild just gave up on me. But then Nan, she invited you in? We still haven't made up since we got to that fight. I'm sorry. I'm a member of Brave Vesperia now. I shouldn't be thinking about all this. I don't blame you for it. She's important to you, right? How did you... You wouldn't carry on a picture of her if she wasn't important. You know? I've seen you looking at her picture with that silly look on your face several times now. I got a friend of mine from the photography guild. I used to belong to take that picture for me. Oh. Photography guild, I had to stop and dig her. She was passing by. I mean, it works out to the same thing. I don't think it's all that bad, really. I wonder. You think we'll run into her again? I'm not sure. I still gotta make up with her. Good luck with that. Well, off to bed. Well, yeah, thanks, Judith. Now to Nordopolica. Got no idea what the hell you're talking about. These two again. Better watch your mouth. This hasn't changed a bit. That's quite enough. You two will stop fighting right now. Who the hell are you? Nats of Palestrale, Provisional Duce. Do not know the cause of your argument, but I shall help you resolve it. Resolve it? What's the point in crossing swords out in public like this? You had a problem? Settle it like men in the Colosseum. You meet him in battle. Not only will you resolve your dispute, but your reputation will grow. What do you say? I don't have time for something like that. Then I'll use my guild authority to have you locked up for disturbance of the peace. How's that sound? Thank you very much, Nats. Or Nulls. Is it Nulls? Nats. Don't know how it would happen here, but if you fought, you would have been given the same punishment. Be more careful in the future. I'm sorry. Good luck with your business. Hello. I'm still indebted to you for everything you've done. Looks things gotten tough in town since Bellius passed away. What happened with the Duce was unfortunate, but nonetheless, we couldn't go on forever depending on her to solve our problems. This is a town of humans. It is us to come together and figure out how to live in peace. So you've been going around as the Duce's temporary replacement. There will be a vote soon to determine who will officially end up taking responsibilities. Who knows how that'll turn out. I feel like Nordopolica's people have already chosen you to lead them. So it seems to me, at least. Rawr, get out of the way! It never ends. Stop by again sometime if you like. Maybe we can sit down over some tea and share stories. Definitely. Wow, he's got it tough. Can't be easy dealing with all these crows he's day in and out. Hope he hangs in there. Do some more shopping and have more further in the Colosseum itself. They're still working it out. Oh, now you're over here. Wait, I don't want to talk to you, not go in the room. Looks like things have calmed down a bit for Palestrale. Whenever I see your face, I can't help but remember Bellius. I still feel bad about that. Don't. I got more good memories than bad ones, like when I first met her, or when I joined Palestrale. I remember it like it was yesterday. I've been traveling on a solo journey around the world, and I first saw her a full moon hung in the sky. I shivered with anticipation, a monster I've never seen before. If I beat it, I'd be famous. You challenged Bellius? I'm pretty foolhardy back then, much to my surprise got my butt handed to me. I came to, I was in the Colosseum lying on a bed. Fought Bellius and lived, pretty impressive in and of itself. Yeah, she gave the four of us trouble. We had to... I don't know what the candle thing we had to do. Wasn't even the same league. So she let you live? As to why she spared me, she told me this. Nothing to be gained by making a short life even shorter. Sound like something only an age-old Entelekea could say. She's seen thousands of humans come and go in her lifetime. Even if they became her friends or her subordinates, she'd eventually outlive them all. Can't even imagine how lonely it must be. When she passed away, she was finally freed from that loneliness. It's, why I think that what happened wasn't such a bad thing at all. Maybe you're right. Sorry if I got on a tangent there. I never know when to stop talking. No, I feel like I understand Bellius a little better now. Whew. Actually, that talk helped probably put everyone's mind at ease for that. I gotta talk to the center receptionist here. See the show, have a go, beat your foes. Currently seeking challenges for Palestrale's famous 100-man melee. Oof. Finally brought that back, huh? What's that, old man? A regular event here in the Colosseum. You got a single fighter going against a whole bunch of people. So you gotta have a whole lot of guts to make it through. I was wondering what would happen to the Colosseum after Bellius died. Looks like they're going strong. You wanna give it a go? That's a good idea. Revenue from the event might help with the reconstruction of Nordopolica. Which of us should do it, you think? Not me, alright? Hold your horses, we still haven't decided if any of us will sign up. For now, let's just find out some more details. Reception room. Now take on various challenges in the Colosseum. Don't bother for now. No time limit on this, and it'll become much easier when you're stronger. Okay. You're a quest for later, apparently. I gotta cook a bunch of times and have 3 masters with Patty. I have 0 so far, so hopefully that number comes up. You in the white headdress. Mind if I ask who your connection is? We can't just buy things from you without an introduction? Afraid I'm not like the other merchants. You mean you're different from the people in Fortune's Market? Most correct. I am Mercedes Dunkel, Black Marketeer Extraordinaire. Black Marketeer? A salesman for Leviathan's Claw. I travel the wide world selling my weapons wherever I set up shop. Leviathan's Claw, so you're one of Jaeger's henchmen. Henchman has such a villainous ring to it. What sort of things do you have in stock? Just do it, go and make friends, why don't you? When did knowing one's enemy become a bad thing? I suppose I could show you an honest lady my wares. Can't say anything, though. Hop on Blastia can spray a target with flames 100 meters away. Actually, an antique from quite a ways back, but I kept it in top shape, so it still works fine. There's a name written on it. It's belonging to whoever dug it out of the ground. Those guys from Ruins Gate and Shalka's Ruins were writing their names on stuff they found. What's worse, this thing's got that idiot's name on it, too. Solid proof of a connection between the two. You know something, don't you? Well, the Don's got a little hunch. Jaeger and Reggae are one and the same person. I knew it! Doesn't change the fact that Leviathan's Claw and Ruins Gate are two different guilds, though. Motherfucker was double dipping! Got nothing to do with the Union. No trafficking. Fortune's Market about the only guild that follows Empire's laws, business and all. Oh, well, now you're brave Vesperia, aren't you? We've been making a bit of a name for ourselves, I guess. Man in black, a princess-like young lady, a mage, a man from the Union, a young boy, a femme fatale, and a dog. Received word from Jaeger to treat you with extreme caution, should we meet. And with that, I'll bring our little business engagement to a close. Should we get rid of him? Oh, do you enjoy threatening poor defenseless merchants? Oh, stop. You have all these weapons, don't you? They're my inventory. I can't use them whenever I like. Not worth the trouble. Taking care of this guy won't put a stop to their blastiest smuggling. If it gets to be a problem for the Union, they'll be sure to lay down the law, like with Barbos. We ended up taking care of Barbosa, you know. Anyway. Seriously looking at this whole Ruins Gate thing when I get back to Aspio. Depending on Jaeger's next move, we might be forced to action ourselves before too long. Like I said, like we did with Barbos. Dongrest. Talk with you. For continuation of this. The mercenaries have come and sell spears here. On occasion, but most of them are second-hand used items. You in the market for something like that? If it's the spear she's looking for, not the sort of thing to be easily damaged or dulled, right, Judy? I think you're right. No one's brought in a fancy spear like that? Nope. I see. The search continues. Speak to a girl wearing a hat. The middle of town. Haven't seen each other a few times. We used to meet every now and then. But oh well, I'm still in the same place as always and want to come visit. Maybe one of these days. Well, until then. Whoa. Wherever we go, we run the girls of New Raven. And we go to the Eastern Tavern. There's a girl there. Hoo-hoo, you got some new lady friends. Oh, feisty one found me. Still waiting for you to apologize for hurting my feelings. I've been waiting in the red meteor swarm. Sorry about that. Been pretty busy. You're so cold, baby. Drop me a line next time you think of me. Sure thing. Head toward Guild Union HQ, which is this, correct? Yes. Raven. Welcome back. Hey. That's a bit different from the usual reaction he gets, don't you think? Where you traveling this time? Tell me all about your journey. Like some tea? Baked a cake yesterday too. You're all invited, of course. You know I don't like the sweets, right? Maybe I should have made dinner instead of tea and cake? Everyone's got their own taste, I guess. Seems that way. I think I'll be on my way. You got someone else to eat your cake for you, right? I want to feed you, Raven. Come on, there's no wasting your precious time on a bitter old fogey like me. Why don't you have a up-and-coming young lad to keep you company? Go be with him. You mean Harry? He's a wimp and negative all the time, meh. Men change for women every day. You'd be able to change him into your dream guy in no time. Stop just making excuses and get a move on. Not making excuses, Raven, you're so mean. Meh. Wow. I don't know what to think about Raven anymore. I feel sorry for that girl after he treated her so harshly. I think I see Raven in a whole new light. Well, Raven will welcome you with open arms, you sweet thing. Just say that. I realize how much Raven likes girls. And I get a title for it. It's the man I'm looking for. I walked into the wrong Billy by accident. Bye. Hear me out! Already got our hands pretty full with other people's troubles, you know. There isn't any sort of stick to help us with this. Alright, I'll hear what you have to say. Recently we had countless skirmishes breaking out between guilds and Empire. The past, the Union has always mediated these disputes. But now that the Don's passed away, the Union's the only shell of what it once was. The Union's not working like it used to. that's why you're coming by yourself to talk to me about this? I hear Fortune's Market and the Knights have also clashed the other day over the sealing off the Weasand of Kados. That'll be Flynn's blockade. Probably so. Because of the law of no intervention between guilds, Altos can't directly admonish Fortune's Market for what they did. Restoring the Union to its former self may be the only choice we've got. There's no condition to help. We still need to do something about the next head of the Blood Alliance. I gotta think one at a time. First off, your guild, Altos. Do something to fix that boy Harry up. If I run to Madam President, I'll see if I can't convince her to do things right through the Union. Thank you for your help. Miss Kaufman, huh? I wonder where we can find her. We don't have to search for her or anything. We just let her know if we happen to see her. Think Altos will be able to knock the Union back into shape? Don't you? They learn quick and act fast. They're the only thing keeping the Union in check, if you ask me. Right. Happen to see that pretty president anytime soon? We'll ask her for help. We can do that back at, Capuatorum. Back at the Fortune's Market building. In Capuatorum. Having a travel permit's Fortune's right, as it is our responsibility. Since you sealed off the roads, you're okay with our cargo shipments not going to the capital? That's not what I'm saying. It's just like Nordopolica. What gives the Knights protection of people the right to oppress them? Imperial Knights don't need your permission to do what needs to be done. So we're not going to reach agreement with this. Now, if you would let me pass. Wait! Oh, sadly, what that official said was right. Aren't you with Altos, Geary Lowell? And you? I'd be surprised to be remembered by such a lovely lady. Perhaps Altos is planning on sticking its nose in its business in Fortune's Market? I came to ask for your cooperation, actually, as a member of the Union. Our cooperation? Help us make the Union as strong as it used to be. Fortune's Market's one of the pillars of the Union, or aren't you? I'm sure you know how important the Union is for the guilds. We all just get trampled on if we don't work together against them. From someone who's been parading all over the world with Yuri for the past how many weeks? Altos is already mobilized, that's why I'm out here gathering info. I hear you've been traveling as the Dawn's right-hand man and watching the Imperial Knights. Alright, let's do it. We'll save face for you and the Dawn and promote the rebuilding of the Union. Glad you're as decisive as they say. It's an honor to be recognized by someone so well-versed with negotiations with the Empire. You flatter me. And just lived long enough to get a little clever about these things. Hope I can do the same, now if you'll excuse me. Raywin, I'm impressed at how well you dealt with an imposing lady like Miss Kaufman. Compared to the Dawn, she was nothing. Yeah, the Dawn was more impressive. Don't just agree with me. Where's the... But Raven, you were awesome. Huh? But, come on, let's go. Right, now I gotta go back to Dawngrest because I wasn't done yet. They just told me to do that first. Back to Dawngrest. Enter the Western Tavern. And we need to speak to the bartender on the right. Ooh. Wait, you got more stuff for me in the meantime? Nope, not yet. Gosh, I didn't synthesize anything, so no. I shouldn't have thought of that at all. Nothing costume-wise, anyway. Here for more work. Let's see a good job I could give you guys. How's this? Lost Pendant, Rihanna Kale. Recognize the name? Someone in the guild I used to belong to. Already know the client? Usual looking for a lost item. Work's work. The usual? I guess people lose things. 4,500 gold. Gonna take it? Should go pretty quick since you already know the client. You'll find her at the inn. Alright then. You'll be standing here in front of the beds. Would you be Rihanna? Rihanna Kale, who are all of you? Been sent by the Union. Oh, you'll look for my mother's necklace for me? Poor beautiful lady, you're searching desperately for a memento of your mother. The necklace my father gave my mother when they got married. Oh, the necklace she received on her wedding day. What a wonderful story, my sweet. Getting kinda creepy, old man. Necklace is made of rather valuable metal called Everlight. Father mined the ore himself and handcrafted it into a necklace. Truly one of its kind. What sort of identifying features does your necklace have? Everlight's a bright red metal. My grandfather made that metal into hexagonal links to form a necklace and gave it to my mother. Bright red hexagons, quite distinctive. That should make it easier to find. Any idea where you might have lost it? Dropped in the river from the bridge at the entrance of the town. What? How are we supposed to find that? It's extremely important. Fuck sentence. Well, yeah, with all you've told us, but what you're asking is impossible. But we did tell the Union we'd accept the task. Any other guild would turn down a request like this once they realized they couldn't do it. No. No! Once a guild has taken a job, it cannot refuse to do it. Let's get into you. Can't you see this young lady is deeply troubled? What kind of guild would refuse to help a poor, sweet, beautiful girl? We accept this task in the name of the brightest star of the night sky, brave Vesperia. Oh, thank you. And who put you in charge? Guess we'll go ahead and take care of it, right, Carol? Carol? He's gone. Wait in the entrance just a minute ago. Explain why it's so quiet. Bark, bark! Let's go find him. Done talking to her? Where were you? I just remembered something I had to do. It's all well and good, but let us know before you run off. Yeah, sorry about that. Let's go over to where she said you dropped the necklace. Pretty sure she said you dropped it from the bridge. Bridge that blew up over here? Never really noticed how deep the water is here. Clearly dropped her necklace right down here. Then we dive in? Even if you jumped in, I doubt the necklace is there anymore. It really doesn't look that heavy as far as metals go, so yeah, I'm sure it drifted downstream. I mean, it's lying somewhere in the bottom of the ocean about now. I'd be careful if I were you. The current's pretty crazy around here. Thanks to the ocean tides, you fell in, you'd be swept off in a jiffy. The tides? This isn't the sea, though. While this river is a mixture of ocean water and fresh water, runs down from the mountains. All rivers run handy like that. I had no idea. Come to think of it, the body of the magistrate said they say it was dumped into this river, washed up over in Heliod. Goes to show how far the current can carry things that fall in. Sounds like starting the search in Heliod might not be a bad idea. Thanks for your help, sir. For what? To Heliod. Oh, we can approach from the lower part in this city, which is fine, because that's where the next part of this quest takes us. Make me a cafe, eh? Is that a low part of the city? Well, work when we watch the house. Who made that rule up? Once you get that house more and we're able to work. There you are. Her necklace. Ah. What is it? Can you tell me how you got that thing you're wearing around your neck? Found it by the riverside. Just as we thought. So anyway, you consider giving it to us? The original owner sent us to come looking for it. But I'll be a bit more accommodating. If it's money, we'll reimburse you how much you want. Hey, old man, whose money are you talking about? Oh, don't throw a hissy. Can accept money for it. But I'd be willing to part with this if you gave me a small bird feather. Well then. Hold it! I'll be taking that necklace even after use force. No, perhaps I'll persuade her to give it to me. I won't let you all have it. She's already told us you'll exchange it for a small bird feather, buddy. What if I get here with that small bird feather first? Will you give it to me? I don't care which one of you gets it. Next, the first person who brings me a small bird feather to me. Why the feather? Yes. What a busy little man. Shouldn't loot around waiting for him to boot us to it. I should have that on hand, for sure. A bunch of enemies get that, no problem. Oh, well, I'd really taken a liking to it, but here you go. It stands for passion. Also attracts bulls. Oh, you get it! It's already a little beaten up. I promise to give the next to the person who came back with the item first, so I already gave it to them. You're not gonna give it to me, but I must have it. Unfortunately, we need this too. Sorry, man, we can't give it to you. I'll have to use force. Oh, Island's a solution. I sort of feel bad for him. No time for pity, Carol. It's Rihanna's necklace anyway. It isn't ours to give, even if we wanted to. Also find him trying to be the one to give it back. Maybe he got asked to, who knows? Might be the same reason we are. We'll have to find out back in Dawngrest. We got the necklace.
Here it is, darling. Your very own Everlight necklace.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Where did you ever find it?
Well, you see...
Oh wow, what a miracle. Thank goodness. Now for your reward.
Oh, your love is reward enough.
Settle down, old man.
Rihanna!
Yep.
You! Where have you been?
You're that man from Helior.
Hey! You! Rihanna, how do you know these people?
They were looking for my necklace.
What? Oh, so that's why you were...
That's right. So who the hell are you?
I'm an old friend of hers.
An old friend, huh?
You know, you are really annoying. Could you just shut up for a minute, please?
All right, I can take a hint.
Where were you all this time? I've been looking for you.
I've been out looking for your necklace. The necklace that you said was a memento of your father, but I couldn't find it.
Don't worry. There's a reason that I wanted to find it myself. In the end, I had to get some help from these people, but I wanted to be the one to give you this, as a symbol of our engagement.
Huh? Engagement?
You did that for me?
I think we should be on our way.
Oh? But what about our payment?
Consider it a wedding present, right, Carol?
He's gone.
Again.
Huh? He was right here a moment ago.
Maybe something came up again. Hey, old man, let's...
Huh? Oh, right.
Are you done? Sorry, I remembered I had to do something. So did you get the payment?
Nah, no payment this time.
What? What are you talking about? How can you not take payment for a guild job?
Let's just say this job was a wedding present.
A wedding present? Huh? You mean Professor Rihanna is...
Professor?
You did say that you knew her from a guild you used to be in.
Actually, she was sort of my teacher in the guild. She was famous for being really strict. I know I got my share of beatings.
So that's why you didn't come with us to meet her. Well, no biggie.
No biggie? Yes, Biggie! You didn't get a payment!
There is something besides payment that I'd like to settle.
Huh? What do you mean, Judith?
So far we've delivered stuff and found stuff. Two totally different kinds of work. What is Brave Vesperia for? What does this guild I belong to do?
She's got a point. What are you doing all this for? Money? You like doing it? Looking at it from the outside? I can't tell what you want to do. I mean, I'm not a member or anything, so whatever.
Okay, let's just say this is the trial period while we're figuring that out.
Huh? Yeah, okay.
If we can't come up with an answer right now, we'll just think on it for a while.
Right.
And one more quest at the tavern. Middle bartender this time. You're the Don's friends, right? I guess you could say that. The Don worked with this tavern, didn't he? Not exactly. Just came here often to drink. Maybe it's a safe haven where he could relax. Was worked hard so the Don would have a place to take his mind off things. Keep up the good work. If there's anything we can do to help, let us know. In that case, you don't waste time. Tell the truth, the girl who used to help us around the tavern set off an excavation trip or some such. Leaves us in a tight spot. We're short on help, and I don't know when that girl's coming back. So you want us to take our place? Help your customers? It would only be a temp job, so I wouldn't be able to hire you officially. We don't want to become official employees. Too bad. It's hard work, so I'd be paying you as well. Gold is gold. Looks like the old man's his usual money-grubbing self. Only need one person. Choose whoever. You're not willing to help? A rude waiter like you would be bad for business. Customers take off in no time. Got a point, old man. I guess I can go down the order on my own and do this. Look like customers are arriving. Ew. Check tutorial? Yes. Go over the customers, take their orders when called, input the orders at the counter. Once the order is ready, take it to the respective customer. Game is finished when all orders have been delivered to customers. Pay will depend how well you fulfill the orders. Approach a customer and take their order once called. The customer will only say the order once. Listen carefully. You can only input one order at the counter each time. Bring this to the customer as soon as it's ready. Customer will not be happy if you incorrectly bring them the number of dishes in their... Customer will not be happy if you incorrectly bring them the number of dishes in their order. Your payment will change depending on how well you deliver the order and how quickly you serve the customers. Okay. Start. Hello? It's on the side. Hello? Yes? Set lunch B. That's it. Spicy shrimp. Set lunch B. Spicy shrimp. Did I do it right? Uh-oh. Just getting pissed. Oh, they're both getting pissed. What do I do? Not yet. How about just... Wait, gen number... Oh. There you go. That wasn't very good. You're not getting paid this time. Oof. I guess I fucked up. You can do this for titles, apparently. I want to show it off, but I suck. Should I try it again? Just do one at a time, maybe? Thought I could do both, but I talked to the wrong person. Yeah. Doodly 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 doodly. Server? Earth Spirit Parfait. 1. Earth Spirit Parfait. Whoop. Here's your thing. Set lunch boo. Thank you. Money. Try level 2? Yes. Looks how she is. Yeah. Count on you. I got 3 of them this time. Do. Who's first up? You. Tortoise stew. Damn it. It's X then, what you call it. Hang on. Tortoise stew 2. Wait, why is he still going off? I'm starved. You wanted that. And you wanted the spicy 1, correct? Nice. Level 3. Oh boy. Now there's 4 and they're all a little sent out all over. It's gonna make getting in and out hard. Oh! Tortoise stew 4. Set lunch boo 2. 4 tortoise, 2 set lunch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Earth Spirit 4. Earth and Tortoise stew 4. Earth Spirit. Earth Spirit. Getting a lot of 8s out here. Oh, damn it. Okay. I'm with you. Spicy shrimp 3. Spicy shrimp and a mango 2-3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right there. Would normally do this. Spicy shrimp 3. And... okay. You're keeping the same number. Spicy and set lunch. Spicy and set lunch. Pick up pie. Raja, yo paisa. Hey lunch, boo lunch. See lunch. Oh, very graceful as you move. Fantastic. Maybe it's because I like working with other people so much. Sounds like your good brooding is showing through. I don't attract customers too. We don't have many people proper upbringing around these parts. I don't think I did anything special. Nothing special is different from ours, at least. Estelle? You come and help again? Sure. Attempted a uniform for you, huh? Oh, new outfits for everybody. That's more than just titles then. Okay. I'll have to do this on my own with the other 4 characters that I can do. Just wanted to show off what the game looks like.